Alright, so I just finished ripping out the shower, and I didn't really think about this before, but both of the doors in here are 28 inches, and this is a 36-inch bathtub, or not bathtub, shower. So this was put in, and then the doors were framed in, apparently, because there's no way this sucker fits through the doors. The other funny thing is, we had considered leaving this thing in here. In all reality, this fiberglass shower is not in that bad a shape, or it wasn't until I cut it up and broke it apart to get it off the wall. But the crazy thing is what was underneath and behind it. So as you can see here, there is a ton of activity here from probably a squirrel, I'm assuming, probably hundreds of nuts or remains of nuts. And definitely little homes. I don't know if mice were in here as well, or rats, or I don't know what. But anyway, thank goodness we decided to tear this all out and start from scratch. It just didn't feel right to be leaving some of the old stuff. So, and it was kind of framed up here weird anyway. So glad we're just ripping everything out and starting from scratch. Alright, it's a new day. Gosh, it was crazy how much stuff I found down in there. There was tons of acorns. There was also a recently deceased mouse and 4 skeletons. I'm not exactly sure what they were. I don't know if they were mice or rats. They seemed a little bit small to be squirrels, but I didn't know that mice gather acorns and stuff, so I don't know, maybe it was a small squirrel, but anyway, pretty crazy. So I think just because of all the crap that I found in there, these 2 bays of insulation, they're all kind of chewed up and stuff from the bottom and from the top, so I think I'm just gonna tear those out, get rid of them for good, and we'll see what other horrors that we find anywhere else in here. But we're pretty close to the end of demo. Potentially, we're going to be leaving that loft for some storage. I might modify how it terminates over on this end, but we'll leave that and still have to figure out exactly how we're going to support this wall, or how to support the roof when I get rid of the wall. So yeah, let's get started. Oh look, more skeletons. These ones are really small compared to the ones I found yesterday. But either way, screw that. Getting rid of this crap. Well, I just snapped my crowbar in half, and here is the remains of it. I probably shouldn't have been stepping on it, but I don't know. Whatever. So I got a new one, and this is the one that I saw. It's called like the Wonder Bar. So the thing that I need to do is use this for smaller stuff, like pulling out nails and things like that. Maybe prying some other stuff. But the other thing that I finally got was a wrecking bar. I got a 36-inch wrecking bar. This sucker will pop out anything in its way, and it's not gonna break. So now I can finish taking out that floor. It's like a little false floor that the toilet was sitting on top of. The reason it wasn't coming out is because this siding over here is on top of it. So the floor is right underneath that siding. So I need to get rid of that stuff. I just really want to say thank you to whoever built this house, this little house, and every freaking nail that they use is a giant ring shank nail. It makes it really easy to pull this crap off. So thank you. Alright, so I think this is the first spot that any structure has been damaged. So you can see here there's just a lot of like bug activity and whatever, and this is it's pretty soft, so you can just punch right into it. You can see here, if I push on this, the whole wall moves right there. So this 2x4 is definitely not attached well. It's all rotted out. So that will be getting replaced. Look up here, you can see a bunch more little acorns. I thought this side over here was hilarious. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up, but in all these holes, there's little stashes of acorns. Lots and lots of acorns. So whatever was in here was really busy. It's Friday afternoon. I just finished ripping out this wall here, all the siding. I got the stove out of here. I got everything, finished clearing everything out there for the bathroom, so that was nice, even though it was a graveyard of some type of animals. So this place is coming along. The only thing I have to remove yet is this ceiling, these boards. Now, we actually really like these boards. The problem is you can see the insulation. I don't know if this will pick it up. Yeah, right there. So there's no overlap on these boards. So all it is just one board ends, and then there's a little gap, and then the next one keeps going. And it does not look very finished at all. So we really like these boards, so what I think I'm going to do is pull them all down, which is kind of a pain in the butt, and they're so dry and brittle that a lot of them are breaking, but I can run them through the table saw with a dado stack and make a lap joint there so that you can't see anything behind it. You won't be able to see the insulation behind it. So it's going to be a lot more work than just leaving this here, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. The other thing is that they didn't stagger any of the joints. So you just have like a bunch of boards ending in the same exact spot. There's a big seam here and another big one over on that side. So I'll be able to stagger these like, you know, like hardwood flooring so that it'll look less noticeable. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it for the week. I'm gonna go get a few more chores done inside the house, and that will be it. I gotta get to editing some of this video, so we'll see you guys on the next one.